I've left a mask to investigation. The princess can return to Babal. I suppose my first order of business will be to look into Babal's stuff. It's okay. What's the situation? No words, there will absolutely no focus. We weren't goofing off, honest, sir. We've been investigating a hard cell. Very well then. Would you care to give me an update on that? Oh, we've had a very fun time, sir. I know it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. You have permission to enter the Alabastian embassy. Is that correct? Yep. As a local detective, I'm helping our investigation on both sides. So, good. In that case, we need these pieces of evidence of you. They belong to a lady under the pink princess's mask. The pink princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? The kind that was also playing the role of the pink badger yesterday. Understood, sir. I happen to run in her hug, give them back to her. If I don't, then I guess I'll know them something. He doesn't seem all that confused to find her. I can't blame him. Evidence has lost their value. Given to Detective Gumshoe. Now then, I don't think we'll be leaving this anymore either. Yes, because that's still some lines of fate. Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. No, not yet. Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're enjoying yourself. Well, I don't have much else I enjoy as much as a good investigation. So, what did you find out? Ah, well. Take it you found nothing of any particular use, as usual. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got something really interesting from Ambassador Paleno. Oh? And what is that something interesting? This, sir. Why does the flame burn green? So apparently if you burn the special witch crystal oil that they only make in the bowl, it burns the green colour, sir. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. Suppose it's employed for people to visit the bowl. Should be only one out. They stuck some cutouts on the outside of their lantern, so to check in. Oh, the silhouettes, they're rather pretty, aren't they? Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Hey, what's wrong, sir? There's something I want you to investigate. Do you think you can do that much? You got it, sir. Well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner. I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. Ah, so you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Yeah, we need to hurry like. Yeah? Discount tickets for a cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now. This open air stage, what function does it serve exactly? Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. Also attract that extra bit of attention to the ball. I heard that tonight over in the Alabastian Rose Garden. Ambassador Alba was given a speech. And you know what? Manny told me I really should give a speech too. Mr. Cochin told you that? Yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Because of the fire the Yabagarasu started. Exactly. Ambassador Paleno, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Primduck statue. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Do you know that Alabasta and Babal used to be one country called Cadopia? Yes, I know not much about your history. Well, the Primduck statue belongs to the founders of Cadopia. At least that's how the story goes. Was bequeathed upon unto the king of Cadopia as a symbol of the country's wealth. So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it? Yes, that's right, which is why both countries are so adamant about their king. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reason. Pretty petty when you think about it, no, it's true. But if Alabasta and Babal were to re-establish relations, wouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. The Primiduck statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy. I wonder if Master Plainer knows what has happened with the very important key to diplomacy. Let's try showing him this key and what he has to say about it. Ambassador Plainer, if you could please take a look at this for me. The Primiduck statue sitting in the alabaster right now actually belongs to Babal. So it would appear. I received a call from Miss Von Karma about this earlier. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babal's Primiduck statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession. Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. And it is definitely alabaster statue. I know because it's the real statue. I mean, you're saying that Babal's was a replica? I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I know that someday it would be close. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal, and I was to negotiate with Master Alba at this event. Negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. Say that we could not determine which statue was real or not. Why are you telling me this? Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of this country is what's important. Right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right? If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either. Never thought about being betrayed by my own secretary. The real symbol of wealth given to me. Isn't it simply ironic? Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. That's the gist of it. Babal is just as strict as Alabasta in their inspection of people and things that into their country, meaning that somehow both my weapons are smuggled into their country. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. As the key to weapon smuggling is the person who traversed those countries. I believe it was the Rose Garden on the Alabastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of the boundary. So Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least that's why I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared. In that case, I believe it's vital to investigate the raid on the first case. What is it? I guess it's nice to get out. Water on it. Doesn't look like there's anything that gets wet around here. Alright, I'll find some later. Thank you. I'll be on until around 15. The investigation into manufacturing staff hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has. Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu. I've heard that not a single ferret in the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence. The statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water. It says that it is the statue of the queen who spoke to... Okay. I opened my mouth about a statue and she somehow made the leap to that. There was no return spotlight. I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place now. I suppose this means that some of the poor saps were hit instead. They're checking out all the bystanders. Yes, sir! And we found 40 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and 1 person in the lights. Don't tell me you didn't find out anything related to the case. Sir, not a thing, sir! Well, for now, let's just get in those other law breaks. I'm appreciate it. Agent Lang? Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor. I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier. Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you while I did. After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba? Made a map about bodyguard assignment at the end of it. Oddly enough, I received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. It would be so easy to call away from this case after finished file. You were working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time, so naturally you witnessed when Miniata Grassi appeared, correct? Yeah, I saw a FIFA right with my own 2 eyes. Yeah, the Grassi was always there, lurking in the shadows. When the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, shadow appeared. That's when cries of, "It's the Grassi" rang out. Next second, the spotlight went out. By the time we got the area lit again, theft, thief had vanished. When we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was because someone unplugged the extension plug from the outdoor electronics. Whether someone doing it on purpose, simply a guess we tripped over it, we don't know. But one thing's for certain, the Grassi was. So you're saying that basically all you saw was a thief silhouette?
Objection!
Your thinking just might be right. It went to the fact that there were no one else wearing the same shape among the staff or the audience members. My man have already done first checking everyone, so I know. Someone else in shadow. That sounds like a plausible hypothesis. You joking, that's not my opinion. Our mutual girl is the truth in your case, can you cooperate with that? Like Jesus, when you cooperate with those you can trust. Sorry, but I'm not one person I trust. I'll take that as a no. This statue bears a resemblance to a primitive statue. So, Primidux was actually a person of royal blood. I thought he was simply some imitating character from ancient legend. No roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance. The pool stopped filling itself immediately. The fountain's flowers are set to stay open until the pool is... Oh wait, that's Francisco. Sorry Miles, I didn't mean to imitate your voice. Well actually yes I did, but Bobby. This water is used to put out fires. I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. Which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in its embassy. Guess I'll take some notes about it just in case. How dare you surprise me like that? I'm sorry! Oh, hey, thanks for all you did back there. Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment. I know that! You really think I'm not trying to just jump in a pool and swim around fun? Alright, son. Did you by chance fall into a pool? Nice guess, but not nice. So you know my son, right? Your son? Yes, I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with him in Beth. I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him. Huh? Oh,
Hold it!
Larry, this is the first I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother? The mother of that chick, the pink princess.
Hold it!
Miss Von Karma, I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there. However, I believe what he is looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant. Yep, because I'm still samurai grown group. I'm sorry. The Iron Infant's my cute little son. You haven't given a whole new meaning to the phrase understanding fool. Larry, we have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. Rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. So get out of there. Well, it's not as if he's going to get very fast swimming around in that pool, and if he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatsurashi, I believe I figured out its true origin.
Take that!
No.
Take that! Take that!
The sudden appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatsurashi, not possible that it was created by... You are correct, however this statue is but one part of the whole picture.
Take that!
No. Not at all.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Oh, it's the other statue. The Yatagarsu statue was made from the statue. The Yatagarsu's shadow was made from the shadows of these two statues. Right now, the spotlights are lit out. This is because they moved from the guests when the panic state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when we disappeared, calm down, Francisco. The way the lights need to be shown in the Queen's statue. You're right, I apologize. Now, what part of the Queen's statue is used to complete the Yatagarsu's shadow? The head?
Take that!
And think back to what is missing in our shadow. A 5 long and thin area of it. Now, what does this remind you of? That's right, it can only be the shadow of the Queen's head. And this definitely is just a spotlight position. Yeah, this is exactly like the shadow I saw. The culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand. And then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, the guests must have moved their spotlights around, which you can assume is also part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarsu's shadow had vanished. So you see, the Yatagarsu never did visit Alabasta tonight. Investigation complete. How's the investigation going? Detective Bad, have you come to join us in investigating the Yatagarsu? I've left the murder. Angel I'm in charge. And my only target from the very beginning is the Yatagarsu, so yes. So, what have you found out? I got a piece of evidence. May I see it? Sure, you might regret it. We're here because we are ready to face whatever may come. When people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And one woman claimed, I'm telling you I'm a genuine international journalist. She gave me an interesting picture. A journal. Well, actually, she's a freelance cameraman. This is the photo I got from her. What in the world? The times, they are changing. It's not just man, but evidence, even they lie to us now. When was this photo taken? Apparently, right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out. I see, so this was taken after the fire. Blurring this picture took off from the Barbalese embassy. They were over the boundary and headed for the embassy of Alabasta. Can you say something about Is that a fact? I had the pleasure of dealing with a case involving a flying person once. Oh yeah, big top and... It happens more often than you think. Perhaps the task of solving the mystery behind this photograph. Well, the Yatagarsu took off from the Barbalese embassy, so I should start from there. Yes, that's... Nope. Look here, this way. Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. How have you found Manny's killing up? I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Plano, but I have yet to find his kill. So I guess it's murder. Maybe he wants to work with the Atagasu. Miss Faraday, please don't make such a sad face. There's anything I can do for you. All you have to do is ask, alright? Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation, right? Oh sure, Biff. Please feel free to investigate your heart's content. Also, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you personally. Twinkling a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'd gladly answer anything. Ha ha ha! You don't have to read such nice words on me, little miss. Knows who sure got chummy awfully quickly. We should probably start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fact. And then we should look into the matter of the suspicious person spotted. The signals that perhaps misuse also. Yet again, we don't know that. Speaking of the Atagasu and mysteries, I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad. Yes, he has been chasing after the Atagasu for all these years. Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire. I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think he'd comply either. Well, we'll need to investigate a bit more before we can say anything about that. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore and pick up our investigation where we left off. Fireplace. Sober Bowels officers have them too. There's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastian office. However, we found something there that we've probably not call epic. I can't believe that we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace. I'm glad for insert. I think not. Yeah, chart book. That sounds the right way. Looks like a bunch of flyers and coupons attached to them. And what kind of discount am I getting? Things such as... I want to give how amounts of your coupons I have now. Looks like the map of where the treasures are located has been burned. Oh. What did you imagine them to? Oh. If any country had a flower fair and had the Alabastian things. There's really no point. Something that never existed in the first place. That looks like a very comfortable chair. No, I'd better not. It's very important when we preserve the crime scene at all times. That's because I'm a prosecutor, and it's part of my job to examine things. This is exactly why you're not allowed to touch it. It's very, very good. Well,
Hold it!
Ambassador, what do you mean, Matt? Well, it's just that there is something strange about the ink. Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please? Now, then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out. Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about? Which one? There's more than one tonight? Huh? Oh, I see. Guess you didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires at the Barbley's embassy tonight. What a bubble that was. Ah, well, the first occurred at the start of the Jammin' Ninja show. Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire. Not wanting to cause a panic among the fair-to-goers, we decided to keep it internal. And the fire after the Jammin' Ninja's show was the second one of the night. Exactly. So the fire witness was the second one. Come to think of it, it's bad to make reference to the first fire. When was this photo taken? Apparently, after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out. I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out. That's our purpose. A very bad stroke of luck. My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here, and Manny himself, all gone in the blink of an eye. Look at me going on and on. Now then, what are you on task again? We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts for today were. You happen to know Mr. Koshin's actions and whereabouts were as well. Yes, very well. Let's see. Yeah.
Hold it!
Fascinating. How about if you just skipped the relevant parts for me? Oh, you'd like a condensed version. Alright, I can do that for you. Mr. Koshin. I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Koshin's bottle of ink. I just thought of it right now, but during the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. Called out to him and received no reply and used my spare key to open the door. But when I did, it was greeted by glowing green flames. The flames were so big that I was able to see into the room. The fire was green. What was the cause? Well, with crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see up by the mountain. And Barbley's ink is made from the same oil, which means it will also burn green. You know, I too have foiled Manny's ink now at campfire. So that's why I was surprised to find out there was still a bond of ink left on his desk. What exactly was it that caught on fire there? Renovations. The Barbley's embassy is undergoing renovations from top to bottom. I see.
Hold it!
An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of the Secretary's chamber. Oh, he was very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me. I spilled some Barbley's ink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see. He got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect. Well done, boss getting bossed around. That's about it for what we did this morning, just some cleaning. Don't tell me you had no other work to do, Ambassador and all. Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Koshin did this afternoon. Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis. I had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone. So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show. A little while later, after I had straightened myself up a bit, I returned to the theatre, because I was to take part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show. Now what was the commemorative photo op at the end? It was a fantastic photo of the three of us, Ambassador Albert, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor, to prepare for my handshake photo op with Jammin' Ninja. You seem to be rather overworked, Ambassador. When I got to my office, that's when the first fire broke out, and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed. Thankfully, no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out. So, you didn't see Mr. Coaching again after the start of the Steel Star mission? Yes, that's right. Next time I saw him, he was lying down in eternal sleep. I see. Ambassador Polino, I thank you very much for your help. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance. If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright? Nope. Damn it.
Eureka!
Nope. I sigh. Even there, the Mask 2 was made and possibly original. Oh.
Eureka!
The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found. Ah yes, this notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see. Yes, I do. You do seem to be quite passionate about it. Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you. You sure they haven't invented Christopher Columbus? Ambassador Polino, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note. I see, in that case. This note was found in Alba. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damask 2. Yes, this was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damask 2 to steal the Primadux statue. What? Manny tried to steal Alabast's Primadux statue? Would know for sure. We could run a handwriting after it. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin? Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you. can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this. Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of his statue? There is one possibility, mind you, it's just personal speculation. Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador. I believe, as you said, you might have an idea as to why Mr. Kochan hired the master too. Actually, I fear it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, you were to determine which statues we will add as a part of today's event. And if Mr. Kochan knew, that's probably easy. And to be expected, I was very nervous that this would impact our country's authority. Yes, I understand. But when I told Manny my concerns, he said, let me handle it, it'll be alright. At the time, I was just trying to cheer me up. Then I saw that note and realized Mr. Kochan conducted a lot of business behind your back. I assume he did all that to ensure that you were the next Cadopian ambassador. What? Why was he trying so hard, I wonder? He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be. And don't answer yes, that's why he was trying so hard. But I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind beyond just simple kindness. Oh, here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested? Yep, got it over here, sir. Here you go, Kate. Feel free to take a look. For you. Good work, detective. I owes nothing, so I'm an expert at getting people to talk. What do you mean?
Hold it!
Please don't ask me questions which have no answers to today. As I can say, this is truly a wonderful thing to find a partner in pictures. Even though I spend most of my time docking his pay.
Hold it!
I didn't need a coach like that, I only asked him because I needed it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered in the ambassador's testimony, I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third floor fire. Seems though things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible that we might find escape routes the person in case or use as well. What is this? Is this some sort of light show I was not told about? Really? That is certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday. Ahem, I believe it's about time you return to our investigation. Fine. Oh, and that one again. If you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jam Ninja TV show. I don't believe she took me seriously. Ambassador Plano, maybe take a look inside that box. Sure, go right in ahead. Yes, sir, I'm on it. Miss Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir. It looks like a loaf of wire. So this is what the clock stopped chiming. Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock? Perhaps it was Mr. Kochan's kid. Perhaps. I'm a Baronian! He was been largely in flames and Master Plano saw. Okay, by the time he came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Take that!
The ink.
Take that! Take that!
What would consume that great of a volume of ink to make? That would be the counterfeit bills of the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Zhengfa. I believe you could even go so far as to say that he stole Babal's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct? Why yes, I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well. Ah, yes, I suppose so. Caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? Detective, you took part in the initial Babao investigation, correct? Yep, sure did. I also helped put out both fires. That first fire took me by surprise. Had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff that in the case of a fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator. Oh? Detective, did you see the autograph suit that came into the Babalese embassy hall? Wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective.
Hold it!
Didn't you memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective? I'll be sure I did have no answer. But you know, it's thanks to me being lost, I was able to come to Kay's rescue. Oh? Is that a fact? Yeah, it was when I was lost and wandering around the 3rd floor. I always do. Oh, I see. So it can be his once in a blue moon. Ambassador Plano, there's something I would like to ask you about. Yes? About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Oz. For example, location of the fireplace and the position of the grand hall. Ah, that's right. You've also made a visit to the Albastian side of the embassy. Our 2 embassies actually used to be one. Yes, I know. In the pamphlet mentioning that. Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So Matt, which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same? Yet, another expression of Babal's obsessively competitive spirit with Albast, I take it? connect what dots? But anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. Save. The Alabastian and Barbary sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway. Wow, there was a trick like that behind the fireplace, sir? What? This embassy holds that kind of secret? There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador. Guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me.
Hold it! Eureka!
Ambassador Paleno, you said that you burned some old files in this fireplace today, correct? Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually. And after you did, you forgot to clean up the ashes from the fireplace, correct? That's right, but why are you asking? I'm sorry, I admit I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case... No, there's no reason for him to lie. And I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. Here's the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. No.
Hold it!
If the killer used a fireplace in this room to escape into next, then it's only logical for us to talk to the person who was in the neighbouring room. Well, the person that was in the room next door was... Oh, that person, sir. Yes, Detective Agent Sheena. Investigation complete. not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go over what we know so far. She came running straight into this room from the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Coachman.
Hold it!
No, not yet. There's something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe? Right now, sir? No, next decade. Of course now, we need to test the hypothesis first, don't we? Alright, I'm gonna do this like this. You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, detective. Wow, the wall inside the fireplace really did that. There really is a secret passageway through... No, I have no idea. It would appear that he actually was pushed into the other room.
Hold it!
Detective, I'd like to get rid of him under the same conditions as the killer. But there's all that action stuff. And your point is? Now, we're short on time, so if you please stay on through. Yes, sir. No, not yet. There remains a few more mysteries to solve. What's that supposed to be, an impression of me, Kay? Show off. Does it seem like I'm being boastful or have you now? That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect. For your sake. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir. Yes, I can see that. Good work, detective. I'm okay, it's just a bit of ash and dust, that's all. Your jacket is looking quite filthy. I see the hem is practically turned black. Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink gone it, sir. I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. You paid a cleaning bill for a trench coat. What? Oh, no, sir. Could never. This is just my old coat, sir. I see. Very well, then. As you wish. Agent Lang. Lang says no cups, no none of your fury real. These queries are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. And what does that mean? It means that you never really know how angry I can get. Mr. Prosecutor, the counterfeit bills no Barbies in. They were of Zheng Fa denominations. Yes, so I heard from Miss Von Karma. You must not have figured out that it was all burned yet. Since those things show up in circulation, my country's economy is taking a big hit. Zheng Fa is in financial chaos as we speak. You can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes. But it's not just the money. The citizens are also both. Stake me on a house of land. I've come to this land to capture the method and bind this on this. Investigated how the bills were made and how the ink was smuggled in the Zheng Fa. I pursued the smuggling ring all of them, but tonight, this is where I find the chapter. By my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got me. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer. Agent Lang, don't start, it's not your fault. Anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Pastor Alba, sorry for the trouble. Oh no, it is I who should apologize. It's all because I was not strong enough. I was able to think of a better solution. Work at you for. Curse you empty brain. You're being too hard on yourself, Pastor. Take full responsibility for my end of story. Sheena, let's go. Time to return brother. Agent Lang, hold it. Here, Wolfman and the secretary lady. Hold it. Objection. Objection, pal. Detective Gumshoe. Have you got the results of their handwriting process already? Yep, and that note was definitely written by Mr. Coaches. What's that for? Good work, detective. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. How long do you intend to hold us up for? Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. Agent Sheena, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. How exactly did you fail to see the Atagrasu when you were in the neighbouring room to where Mr. Coachman was killed? What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see? Agent Lang hasn't touched the Bible investigation before, so I suppose I'll need to explain a few things to you. The only thing going on in my head is pursuit of the truth. She's seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day. You're not trying to pick a fight my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are you? You're not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see. Should have known that you and I are destined to fight out to the very end. It would appear that way. But I'll prove your innocence, so let's see what you've got, Prosecutor Edgeworth. With pleasure. For my opening argument, I'll discuss the Atagrasu that appeared in Babal. And establish exactly who it was that Kay saw. Agent Lang, I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony? You mean the suspicious person in code that you saw? That's right, that person's one of the key accusers in this case. The person who pretended to be the Atagrasu. Pretended? And what do you mean by that? I'll get to that in a second, but first I want to review what Kay's mystery person did. Okay, if you could please explain for us what the person you were chasing did. For the sake of argument, let's call this suspicious person the Atagrasu. Now please tell us what happened when you chased the Atagrasu up to the third floor. When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang? What do you mean, why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out of the door behind the girl under the darkness. Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape from that door. Oh, and how do you know that was such certain?
Take that!
Nope.
Take that!
You answered Sheena. Yes, because let's consider what would have happened if the Atagrasu would use the door. When Kay screamed upon discovering Mr. Kojin's body, the Atagrasu would have run right into Agent Sheena, who was in the next room over. Agent Sheena, would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question? You see, therefore the Atagrasu could not happen. This means that the creep slipped out before Sheena made it out of the hole. I doubt not, as there was another person in the hallway, a certain detective. Detective Gumshoe, where were you at exactly at the time? Me, sir, from when I heard Kay scream. I ran toward Mr. Cochin's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sheena, sir. So, Agent Lang, can you explain how someone could have eluded Bay for them? Even you must concede, under these circumstances, the door was not a viable route. But this is far from over. Need to make Agent Lang as well. I get it, so that's what you're trying to show me. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess. This is what you're trying to say, right? Because the door is not a viable escape room, then there must have been another way out. Precisely. Hey, Mr. Airtruff, it's time to bust out of our revolving fireplace. What explanation, right? No, not quite yet. The revolving wall on the Babylese side is known only to 4 people. Use this information unwisely, the truth may escape to the end. What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics. Nothing of the sort, Agent Lang. Come, let's continue where we left off. That smug body attitude of yours, you really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that? But no matter, figured you out. I guess Detective Bad must have heard him on the photo. Maybe I first thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. But I now know that to be impossible. I realize you may not know this, but humans can't fly. Of course I know that. That's bloody common sense. Besides, I never said I thought that photo to be under the Yatagarasu's escape route. I suppose not. Alright then, explain yourself. The shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu that Kay was chasing after.
Not so fast!
You can say whatever you like in whatever language you want. And there's only one language I really understand. The language of evidence. Very well then. I present to you proof that the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in the photo.
Take that!
Nope. Wait, that was our trump card. Dumbass.
Take that!
Let me explain to you precisely why the shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu Kay saw. Kay spotted the Yatagarasu heading for the 3rd floor during the second fire. However, the photo in question was taken just after the first fire.
Not so fast!
We're not done yet. You still have to explain what that shadow is. Now the Yatagarasu escaped. I don't suppose you can answer both, can you? Regarding the photo, admit that we don't understand what it means quite is that fault. However, the Yatagarasu's escape route, yeah, that accounts. You can? Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on, enlighten me.
Hold it!
Enlighten me. Even if I explain it, you'll try to find some flaw in what I have to say. You're busy heading up the Alabastian investigation, correct? In that case, I hope you have much knowledge about the Babylese side of the case. Yep, you can tell from the smoke as well. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Babylese embassy? And you call her suspicious because she was in the room by herself? How pathetic. And it wasn't when Agent Sheila tried to arrest Kay on the same rationale? And how about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner? I'll make no excuse why I did in that situation. I need to apologize right now for making Kay out to be the killer. Ow. Sorry, Sheena, apologize. Well, I never doubted you, not for 1 second. And the same goes for me. I believe in Sheena. Then let's put her to the test and see if she really is worthy of your trust.
Hold it!
So you helped in the fire extinguishing effort? And very least, she's suddenly more capable than you, Detective. It's kind of a feeling concerned. Sheena's more than just a capable secretary, you know. Sheena, tell him what other things you did.
Hold it!
By the second fire, you mean the one that consumed the third global bulk, correct?